But then Enforcement Directorate has filed a supplementary charge sheet in the AugustaWestland case. Christian Michel has disclosed various abbreviations used in the budget sheet, which contains the details of the payments made to Air Force officials, bureaucrats and political persons. Here's a report.
In the AugustaWestland case, more skeletons are tumbling out of the closet. The Enforcement Directorate in its supplementary charge sheet has made big disclosures and the role of some big political leaders has been revealed. The Enforcement Directorate filed a charge sheet in the AugustaWestland VVIP helicopter case against the arrested middleman Christian Michel in a Delhi court. Christian Michel during his questioning referred to AP and FAM, where AP stands for Ahmed Patel and FAM stands for family, in a diary accessed by the Enforcement Directorate. The court will take cognizance of charge sheet on Saturday. Meanwhile, the BJP has hit out at the Congress after the revelations came to the fore.
यह पब्लिक डोमेन में है। क्या ये आरजी, एपी, फैम ये काल्पनिक व्यक्ति हैं? दो अलग-अलग समय पे 2013 में स्विट्जरलैंड में कहीं से कागज मिलते हैं, फिर 2018-19 में बाकी लोगों से मिलते हैं जो इस विषय के साथ संबंधित थे। नाम वही है।
जांच हुई है, अब नतीजे पर पहुंच रही है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि पर्दाफाश होगा, गुनहगार जेल जाएंगे और कांग्रेस का सही रूप देश के सामने आएगा।
समय आ चुका है कि अब कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष को जनता को बतलाना होगा कि वो हर व्यक्ति जिसने देश को लूटा है उसके साथ लिखा पढ़ी करके अपने हस्ताक्षर के साथ राहुल गांधी ने क्यों आर्थिक सुख भोगा, और इस पे स्पष्टीकरण अब समय आ चुका है कि राहुल गांधी को देश को देना चाहिए।
Congress has though rubbished the allegations and said it is being done to divert attention from the elections.
ये सिर्फ डाइवर्ट टैक्टिक है। जो आम मुद्दे इनसे सवाल मुंह फाड़े खड़े हैं उनसे बचो और किसी तरह दूसरे मुद्दों की तरफ ले जाओ जिन मुद्दों की आज कोई हैसियत नहीं है।
Michel was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate last year after his extradition from Dubai. He is among the 3 alleged middlemen being probed in the chopper scam by the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI. The agency had earlier told the court that Michel received 24.25 million euros from the AugustaWestland deal. The Enforcement Directorate told the court that it had identified Michel's properties purchased with the proceeds of the crime. Former Air Chief Marshal S.P. Tyagi is also an accused in the case. Newsnight Desk, DD India.
So, senior BJP leader Arun Jaitley, who is also the Finance Minister of India, hit back at the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi for making wild and unsubstantiated allegations against all and sundry. Jaitley in a blog said, "Who are RG, AP and FAM?" And he said that Rahul Gandhi talks about several subjects. However, he refuses to speak about or respond to subjects such on which he alone knows the truth, his own accounts. Jaitley said that the charge sheet in the AugustaWestland case is based on oral and documentary evidence. He questioned that to whom is the reference RG, AP and FAM being made. Investigations have quoted in the charge sheet the statements of the concerned persons. The senior BJP leader also said that the documents recovered in Italy corroborate with the oral and documentary evidence collected in India. Jaitley also hit out at some of the politicians who believe that the diary is never admissible as evidence. He stressed that a diary constitutes an admission in writing and is admissible against the marker of that admission. He concluded by saying that the right to silence is available to an accused, not to a prime ministerial aspirant. So that brings us to our In Focus point tonight, and this is it. In Focus is this: new revelations in AugustaWestland case. And to put it into context for us, we have Sangram Patnaik, as advocate of the Supreme Court. Thank you very much, Mr. Patnaik. Firstly, we've listened to Arun Jaitley's blog. This sort of evidence, how does it stand in court?
See, now the evidence has come,
yes,
and as per the CRPC, I mean the procedures is already laid down, that yes, now of course the ED is well entitled to file the additional charge sheet which has been done.
Yes.
we need to wait that yes, after the trial, relying upon this evidence, the quality of evidence, it would be clear that yes, who is actually the culprit and who are the persons involved. And according to me, it is too early in the day to to say that yes, these are the persons who are accused and who would be convicted.
Okay.
It will take a little bit of time in terms of the quality of evidence and the examination and the cross-examination.
So you use the word quality of evidence. Now, when we have abbreviations like this, AP, FAM, RG, etc., and there are reports also that suggest that Christian Michel has named Ahmed Patel, though of course his lawyer in the court said that he has named nobody. So, but the point is that these abbreviations are obviously linked to something and somebody, and the ED has sufficient evidence to show some sort of a money trail. So that is quality of evidence. It has to be linked to something, isn't it?
See, Ajahn Tate, it is correct. I mean that yes, the abbreviation has to lead to some name. But today, if you ask me that yes, that what is exactly the quality of evidence, and to ask a specific question that yes, whether it is going to name these people, I would have little bit of I mean I would not be convenient and comfortable in saying that yes, these are the people who were named and those they should be the accused. It is only the time and the cross-examination of those witnesses would prove the case beyond any doubt. Otherwise, I mean, it would amount to putting the horse before the cart to say that yes, today is the day that where these people can be convicted.
Fair enough, but the fact is that if it's good enough to be put into a charge sheet and bring them to the court for them to be scrutinized and to be cross-examined.
Of course, if somebody is clean, this would come out clean. And what is the truth? Like in any the procedure that is laid down in the CRPC is to bring out the truth. It's not that some innocent people would be convicted. If somebody is clean, they would come out with clean hands and would say that yes, there is no evidences, so therefore these are all fabricated ones. But if that is truth, of course our procedure, the entire evidence would lead him to the conviction. So we have to wait and watch.
Okay. But we read just as lay persons that these charge sheets are run into thousands of pages. I mean, what can there be in so many thousands of pages? I mean, we only get these little bits and pieces. So I mean, there must be some sort of solid backing to what the ED is saying in its charge sheet if it's convinced that that there can be a conviction in this case.
See, very honestly, I haven't gone through the charge sheet as yet.
Right.
Like the learned judge today also said that how this, the charge sheet was leaked to the media first and then to the court.
Okay.
And that is quite a, of course, being a lawyer, I would say that yes, it is a matter confined to the courtroom, and after that it may be a document and which can be released to any media. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Now the point is, to say that of course the ED would definitely do its job in the best possible manner.
Okay.
But to test that, only the evidence, only the cross-examination, that whether these evidence are good enough to convict a person.
Okay. Arun Jaitley, of course, has said that the accused have the right to silence. Can you explain that a little bit? Because, I mean, Christian Michel himself, does he have the right to silence? And his lawyers have come out and said that, he has said nothing.
See, Jaitley Sahab, as usual, the great humorist, and
he was referring to Rahul Gandhi.
Of course. But the only aspect I can tell that yes, whose right, whose prerogative is to have the right to silence. It is of course to whether the Congress or the BJP has to decide. But end of the day.
Yeah. Now, legally speaking, I'm asking who has the right? The accused has the right to silence.
See, I would say that yes, any person who is the accused, if there is nothing is there and no truth is involved in it, he would come out and speak for itself. Now the point is that yes, how these names are being reflected, whether these names are related to those people.
Okay.
That is my stand is right from the beginning.
So you are saying that a person who remains silent has something to hide. Is that something that can be inferred?
That's a quite interesting question, that yes, whether the silence amounts to conviction or to point out somebody that yes, he is the culprit.
Because you say that if he has nothing to hide, he might as well say, come out and say.
Of course. But to come out and say is actually the right place is the court, not in the the channel or in the media. I would definitely say that yes, somebody is, of course, the right to silence is of course the prerogative of anybody for that matter, be that the complainant, be that accused. But if I'm aggrieved really, I would definitely come out and say in so many words which would make it clear, crystal clear, that yes, I'm not that person. But today to assume that yes, that to say that yes, this man would not having proving any case for that matter is probably little too early in the day. But of course, I would not say that whether the Jaitley Sahib is correct, the Jaitley Sahib is not correct. It is that everything will be clear after the trial.
Okay, so you are simply saying that it is early days right now, and the charge sheet entitles the ED to prosecute and bring all these people to court to cross-examine. They will be entitled to defense, there will be a case, and the truth will come out in open court. Is that what you're saying? Exactly.
As a lawyer, if you are practicing, you would definitely defend your case. And of course, suppose the ED would definitely prosecute its case, and because the kind of evidence they have, suppose there is 1,000 pages, it would not be fair on my part to say that no, it is not the quality of evidence. It would be 100%, no doubt about it. Only thing is that yes, to say here today that no, the quality of evidence such good quality, it would be maybe a little bit too early to decide that yes, those are the quality of evidence which is proof going to prove that yes, the accuser would be convicted or they are guilty.
So it is correct to say then that the due process of law is taking place, because I mean at the end of the day, this is the only way to get a conviction. You have to file a charge sheet, you have to name the accused, you have to bring them to the court, they have to defend themselves, or they have to be pronounced guilty based on everything that is decided in the court. Absolutely. So this is the process that is started, and this is the exact thing that the government is right in doing everything.
Absolutely, there is no doubt about it, because it is not that A government or B government. Under the CRPC, the ED is entitled to file additional charge sheet, which if he feels and the judge would accept that yes, these are the documents which is relevant and parametric in deciding the issue in question, then obviously the court will take into account and pass the order accordingly.
We leave it there. Thank you very much, Mr. Sangram Patnaik. Thank you for helping us understand the AugustaWestland additional charge sheet that has been filed